Hey there, Bear. Alright, everyone. Let's do a little meditation. I'm here, I'm just in the dark at the moment. Let me light a match and set us up for a little meditation on this, it's a sort of new moon, isn't it? Everyone's banging on about the new moon. Oh, it's new. It's a new moon. It's a new star. It's a solar eclipse. It's a new beginning for us all. Now, I know, sneaking around, like to get away from our kids. Now, what we'll do is a little calm meditation. Perhaps we'll take on board some of this stuff about the new moon, if you're into that sort of thing, and the eclipse. Where are you in the world? Solar eclipse man, yeah, I hear you. Evie, MJ Westney, how's it going in Kentucky? So if you are up for meditation, stick around. If you're not, well, you still stick around and watch people meditate, but God, I don't know if I can imagine anything more tedious. Oops, there it goes, I've leant that up against the candle. Right. So we'll do a little meditation. Get yourself somewhere comfortable. Why don't we burn a bit of sage? Let's get into this. Let's commit to this goddamn hippie lifestyle. Thanks for all of you for your messages. I was 18 years clean and sober from drugs and alcohol yesterday. And I now, like I'm sure many of you that are watching this, try to prioritise the spiritual life. And all that really means is simple things like kindness, compassion, connection over the other side of life, selfishness and greed, which I still, suffer from a tremendous amount, but I don't blame myself too much for it because we live in a culture that tells us that the most important things is the fulfillment of our animal desires through the métier of our culture. Our culture, which is perhaps not the sort of thing I should be doing as a recovering drug addict. Want to just smoke this damn thing straight down. Anyway, there's a nice little crew of us here. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for everything. I love you. Don't go crazy, Lisa Lazar 121. Let's take a little moment. Why meditate? Why meditate? The reason we meditate is because within us are the resources we require to resolve the challenges of our life. I spent my whole life thinking that everything I needed was outside of me. Other people's approval, sex, drugs, money, fame, all of those things. Some of those things, in moderation, as you know for yourselves, are fun. But if you're doing those things to make yourself feel better, they will ultimately fail you because within us all there are limitless, powerful resources that we can access. You have to go into the darkness. You have to go beyond what you believe yourself to be. Hello there, Anna in the Ukraine. You have to reach beyond what you believe yourself to be, and there are techniques for doing that. Hey there, that London lad, all you lot dealing with the old tier 3, all you lot suffering out there with the COVID. I mean, from the social and economic consequences of the COVID as well as the condition itself. Let's sit comfortable, eh? Let's sit nice and comfortable if you're in a position to be able to do so. You don't have to sit yourself up like a Buddha or like Jesus or whatever. Just sit in a way that feels comfortable. Close the eyes. Run a little scan through the body. Me, as soon as I start meditating, or even thinking about meditating, I notice that I'm thinking a lot, or maybe I think I've got a tickly throat, or that my nose is whistling when I'm breathing, or that there's some scratch or itch. In this style of meditation, we're not precious about stuff like that. If you feel like you need to scratch your face, just scratch your face. If you feel like you need to blow your nose, blow your nose. Even if you need to do a more base bodily function, you just do it. You do know what you need to do. We're going to do a little 10-minute meditation together. I'll talk you through it. We'll find some bliss within us. We'll discover the person we were intended to be. We will reach into the unborn aspect within us. Close the eyes, scan the body. Feel the feeling of your hands. What I mean is, you don't need to move the hands, you can just feel there's energy in your hands. Track where you hold tension. Do you hold tension in your face, in your shoulders? Do you feel any bodily discomfort? Do you feel uncomfortable in your tummy or your chest, your heart? Are you feeling afraid at the moment, or frustrated or sad? Enervated, overly caffeinated? Take a moment while breathing gently, not in a mannered or deliberate way, just as your body wants to breathe. Take a moment to check in with how you feel. Note what comes as you let go with every breath, with every inhalation and exhalation. Feel yourself becoming centered. Feel yourself letting go of bodily discomfort. If you're anything like me, as soon as you close the eyes, the thoughts begin racing. Why am I doing this? Maybe you start to think about something you did earlier today, or something that you might do later. And that's natural. The function of the mind is to think in the same way that it is the function of the heart to pump blood. But I was told, ask yourself, who is witnessing my thoughts now?